Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy. I was intuitively led last night through whispers in my ear that I should go backwards and count all of my blessings, acknowledge all of my accomplishments, I suppose, because I tackle things, I accomplish them, and then I file them away. And sometimes I don't stop and take amazement or excitement in the steps that I've created, in the obstacles, if you will, that I turned into challenges that I was able to conquer along the way. And it was kind of strange for me. I don't know, like if you dwell on things that you've completed, but I typically don't. And it was eye opening, actually, because I really have. I really have overcome a lot of challenges. I've corrected a lot of wrongs. I've pivoted so many times, and I just keep picking myself up and going forward. And I never once actually stopped to see how far I've come. I just figured that what was behind me was hardships, trials, tribulations, joys, triumphs, whatever. And that if I dwelled in the past space too long, that it might suck me back in. Because when you look at things with a different perception, when you pivoted and adjusted your mindset and your direction as many times as I have, if you stay, I was always afraid that fear, illusion, I know, that if I stayed in the spot where I acknowledged everything I surpassed, that maybe it would show me things that I didn't see, that I didn't take into consideration, that eluded me, if you will, because I pivoted and turned and knew that what was over here behind me wasn't working. And I didn't look to see if there was anything positive in what wasn't working to take it with me. I left everything there. And I'm beginning to realize that it's okay to look at your past and see where you went right or where you went wrong, or what needs to be adjusted or fixed or forgiven, because that helps you. Like I know personally that when I forgave everyone and everything for all of their acts, because they're low energy, it's acts, not responses. And I forgave everything. I forgave them, I forgave me, I forgave the situation, I forgave the blindness that I chose to create and the enabling pattern that I provided, which wasn't helping anyone. If anything, it was holding them down and suppressing them. And it took yet another shift in perception in order to realize that. And then another understanding came with that shift. So, my eyes were open to a lot of different news within my new direction. And that also had to do with learning more about who we are before we came here, and what we wanted to accomplish, and what we wanted to try to learn, evolve from, to grow, to make our essence stronger and more capable of experiencing all the things that life can offer. And life can offer a lot, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Whether you choose to participate in life or exist in it, those are all choices, those are all paths, those are all energy fields that you're embracing. And if you go backwards and you look at what you accomplished or what you started and didn't finish, and there are certain things that you want to go back to, I now understand that going back to assess those situations isn't going to drag you into it. It's going to give you a bird's eye view, because now you're higher in your energy field, and now you have the ability to look down at what the past was. You're not walking into it on the same level, which gives you, yet again, a new perspective. And I am very happy to be able to say that I finally have the ability to look down at my past situation, because I am at a higher energy field. I am vibrating higher. I choose to continue to go forward with every positive foot I take or step I take. I choose not to dwell in the past. And with that said, going back to assess where you've been to where you are now, it wasn't meant to drag you backwards. It was meant to give you insight so that you could smile, pat yourself on the back, and know that you did it. You went from there to here. And you have the ability to look down at your past and not straight through it. Like, you're not on that energy plane anymore. And the accomplishments, they may not seem like they're huge, but they really are. And I didn't think that they were huge, but they really are. And I'm beginning to realize that it's not selfish to consider where you've been to where you are, to what you've overcome, to what you still need to overcome, to where you want to be, because that's all part of life. And as we grow and ascend, we are going to have different adventures come our way. Adventures that we've not yet seen, because we've been on one level and now we're on another. And those adventures will be brand new. So as you step on your journey of ascension, as you look back to what you've accomplished, understand that this is a new life for you. This is a new life for me. And the unknown is right in front of me, just like it's right in front of you. And I won't know what's on the other side until I actually walk there. And step by step, I am climbing my ladder of ascension, and I am gaining higher and higher perspective while I go back and pat myself on the back, because it really did take a lot of courage and determination. It really did take a lot of motivation and the constant choosing to be on the right side of right. And sometimes it's exhausting. If there's other things, situations, people, whatever, that come your way that try to, grip you up and drag you back. But they can't even reach you anymore. Well, they can't reach me anymore, because I left them in their energy and held loving space. You could do that too. Hold loving space in your heart for all of your past people, situations, or things that have not yet understood and began to walk their journey in the unknown, peeling away their layers, exposing their vulnerability, accepting it, loving it, and that vulnerability will become your strength. Because look at me, my vulnerability, crazy as it may sound, was letting go, not having control, and then going on a camera to tell the world where I've been, where I am, where I'm being divinely led, and asking that you grab my hand and that you ascend with me, because it's always better when you have your collective along your side, providing added strength and added determination and added courage, because we are all interconnected like beings, and I understand that uplifting everyone will uplift me. Not just uplifting myself will uplift others, but I actually have to extend myself to others. And that's where my vulnerability yet again comes into play, because I have no problem talking to anybody, anywhere, about anything. But the camera takes your photo and puts it out for the world to see. And I was always afraid to let people see me because I always thought that there was something wrong with me. And I know there's nothing wrong with me. It was just the perception that other people in low energy had, no matter who they were. No matter who they were. And I've been enlightened to a lot of things around me. And my bird's eye view has given me clarity as confirmation. And if you would like clarity or confirmation, if you're not sure what level you're on or what you're seeing or what to do next, you're never alone. I traveled this journey alone. Even if I was surrounded by people, I was still alone. Because no one ever, patted me on the back or shook my hand or, gave me any kind of encouragement along the way. I found all of that within me. So I can show you where your courage and your determination lies. And it all starts with you choosing. Silly, right? But that's the hardest thing to do. Once you choose, you have to continue to choose. You have to continue to stay, no matter what happens or comes your way, with gratitude, gratefulness, thankfulness, humbleness in your heart. That's the only way. And I'll tell you, it really wasn't hard for me to choose that. So I don't really think that it would be hard for you to choose that. I know I chose it when I was quite small, so it has been with me my entire existence. But I see that even though I've offered the same tools to other people in the past, and they chose to drop them, I see that they're picking them up right now. And it makes me so happy to know that they remember where they left them, so that they could use them now that they want them. So, if you need my tools, by all means, I'll give them to you. If you set them down, remember where you put them so that you can go back and retrieve them. And if you need more tools, when you're ready, I've got a whole, that carpet bag on Mary Poppins where there's never ending. It's a never ending bottom. And she pulled out all of those things that you would never think fit in that bag. I have that bag. I have that bag. So my tricks, my tools, my knowledge, it's all in that bag. I will gladly give it to you so that you can pick through it and take out what fits you best. And You never know what you might find in there. Again, I'm being silly. But collective, I did want you to know that it is okay to count your blessings. It is okay to see where you've been and how far you've come and where you are right now. I'm not stuck in the past, even though I was counting how far I've come. And every step of the day, taking one step every day even, that's 365 steps. And there's more steps in between because I don't stay in one place. I keep moving. My friends, you have a great day. And thank you for everything that you do for yourself, for others, for me, supporting and leaving comments and helping my channel. I am so super thrilled. Honest, humble, really. My lovely collective, whatever it is that you do today, may love, light, positivity, and blessings all come your way every day. Have a good day.